Good morning, world. I am at Big Bend Ranch State Park, and I am about to walk the Rancherias Loop. That is how the staff pronounces it, so that is how I will pronounce it. But I am at the West Rancherias trailhead. Only one here so far. That's a good sign. But I'm gonna hike 3 miles down the road to the east trailhead and then up that trail around the loop. So here, road, up, around, back down. It is Saturday, February 17th, and hopefully I will emerge here Monday, February 19th. So, getting packed up and rolling out. Got some bluebonnets. Keep me company on my road walk. Windy, but not too cold. I think it's like 55 out. Pretty nice. Good walking weather. Seems somebody died here. I'm almost to Closed Canyon Trailhead, which is about halfway. I have made it. 2.88 miles according to the watch. East Rancherias. Here we are. Ooh, better map. I am heading to Casa Spring. Oh, Casa Spring, sort of. Anyway, I'm on dirt. I'm happy. Road walk wasn't too bad. Plenty of room to not walk on the road, so it's all right. All right, I am about a mile in now. Been following this wash the whole way, and the trail is very well marked so far. There are cairns whenever you need them. I heard somebody is working on the trail right now, so I might be seeing it in pristine condition. There's Closed Canyon down there. Very dry, very sandy, very gravelly. I would expect nothing less. Oh, there's a turn. Oh, pile of rocks. Marking it. Another pile of rocks. Yeah, pristine condition so far. About another mile. I'm gonna stop, eat some food. Birds. My first living things I've seen. Excitement. We gotta scramble up this. How incredibly exciting. There might be a bypass up there, but We missed it. We're going up this. All right. I have exited the wash for the first time. Not going up there. We're turning east, heading this way. Don't worry, the turn you cannot miss. Still very well marked. Looks like you could maybe squeeze in a tent here. I mean, if you had to. Looks like we're going over this little hump. What's on the other side? How exciting. Oh! So fuzzy. This is the wall. A wall of rocks. Maybe to pin somebody up. Sheep. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Thank goodness there's a hole for us to get through. I have found a giant boulder to sit behind in the shade, eat some food, take a break. A little over 5 miles in. This part has been very flat, very cruisy. But I got about 5 miles left to get to where I intend on camping in the spring. I'm emerging from my lunch spot. Beautiful boulder. Wonderful shade. I am heading east and then north. Over there somewhere. We are starting to do something fun. I think we're heading a little bit down into this canyon and then hanging a left and going up it. If I can read a map correctly. But yeah, fun things are happening. So beauty. This has ended up a very steep, rocky descent into this canyon. You can tell somebody has worked the trail very recently, and it's very much appreciated. I'm sure a whole lot of people have been scratched up here, but not me. I got pruned trail. But yeah, the footing's a little pretty rocky, but there's a lot of rocks stable to step on, so not too bad, not too scary, even for me. I hate downhill. But yeah, we're heading down into this pretty little wash. This is neat. I like this a lot. By the way, I think the high today is like 50. And it feels like it's 80. I don't know why the desert, no matter what, if you're in the sun, it is hot. This is super cool. This might be a turn. Not a turn. I mean, you could go over there and be just fine, but we're all going this way. Oh, hello. This is magical. It's like the Grand Canyon, but silent. That is a cave. I bet you there's inhabitants. Not human anymore. That would be a thing to explore someday. I have not budgeted time for that though. So, moving onward. Still magical though. Natural or man-made? We'll never know. Yeah, I'm never getting to camp. There's too much cool stuff. That was like, I love cactus, I love them. That was like 10 steps after that cave. I'm happy for this wind, because I genuinely thought I was going to be cold. With the wind, feels darn nice. Okay, I'm gonna walk until I find something cool. Again, shouldn't take long. Sure enough, 2 minutes later, trees of size. Water. This must be Seep Spring, I believe. Looks like critters are getting at this. That is water. I'd drink it if I had to. I bet whoever lived in that cave drank a lot of it. Shade? Yeah, the excitement never stops. I think it's just that little pool. It's all the water you get, but hey, it's enough. Lots of bones in this wash. That's the second hunk of spine. We've had a pelvis, femur. Somebody died. Not me, not yet. Still on the move. Got another cave up there. Looks like that one has a nice tiny opening and then goes back in a ways. Someday I'll return and explore. Not today. I didn't know. Not much information on this trail out in the world, which I guess is a good thing, and why I haven't seen another human yet. But it's kind of nice to be surprised. As much as I like to research things before I go. as long as there's water, be all good. I am now about 3 miles from Casa and the old De Leon Spring, where I intend to camp. I thought I might see one of these guys. This is a Mexican buckeye. I like to call it the ultralight buckeye. This one looks like it's got sizable buckeyes though. Try to find one. But yeah, look at that pond. It's a pretty big one. Wash was getting pretty tight wash. But we are turning. This is the second little arrow I've seen on trail. Very handy. I think we're going up there. All right, we were down there, and now we're up here on some very unstable footing switchbacks. So pretty slow going for me, because I'm a wimp when it comes to technical rocky trail, but it's looking better now. I think we're in a flat section, but the switchbacks get up here quick. But yeah, pretty, I mean, not bad, but especially now that we're on the flat. This could be a slide of death. I'm gonna put the phone away. Look at this though. That's where I came from. There's a little canyon cul-de-sac right there. In case you gotta turn your wagon around. I am still on this treacherous side of the hill. And all trimming back of thorny things has stopped. Ooh, I just hit mile 8. But still rock piles. Marking the way. But yeah, all those nicely pruned back bushes are nowhere to be found. I'm not even going to guess what's next because I haven't really been right much. But I know we're headed north. That's all I got. When I was rounding that bend way down there, something made a rock fall. And I looked up, cactus in the trail. Anyway, I looked up, didn't see anything. So, I feel like something big was up there and I missed it. I haven't really seen any wildlife yet besides bunch of birds. Don't run into this stuff. Ow, ow. See? This is on the trail. Ooh. All right. Putting this up so I can fight these thorns. I'm the only human on Earth. And I am excited. There's a moon over there. Looks like I walked through the gates of Mordor. Didn't even notice. Neat. I am just out here in the desert. No other signs of life besides these human-made rock piles. Lots of mountains over there. less than 2 miles from camp. I'm pretty excited. I'm kind of tired. I found the only shade for 1,000 miles. So I thought I would take one last break before I make it to my camping area. And I'm tired. I'm ready to stop. There's a cool house there and a spring, lots to look at. And I think I'm doing fine time-wise. I don't feel like I should hurry. So, not hurrying. But yeah, I have a little over a mile to get there, I think. I am currently at mile 10 on the watch. Casa is not in sight. I don't know why I ever think my watch is going to be like on. Every time I get a surprise. Oh, it's not 10. It's more than that. Never less than that. But this rocky descent is not my friend either. I'm getting there though. I came up here to take a scenic pee break and I found the casa and some cottonwoods. Looks far, but on my way. This is a secret portal to we don't know where. The casa is right up here. I would say like the last 2 miles or so, when you're northbound to get to here, the trail is significantly harder to follow. But there's still plenty of cairns, but you gotta look harder for them. Thankfully, I was moving like a snail. I had plenty of time to look for them. I'm about to find this spring, check out this house, set up camp. I made it to the casa. I'll do some checking out, and then down to the spring, I think. Building number 1 has this nice door. Not locked. Somebody put a new roof on. That failed. Oh, that scared me. Somebody put some new stuff on here and it did not go well. Oh. Terrible people. Ooh, shovel. That'll come in handy. Pretty cool. Got this newfangled door. I fixed the door. It latches again. You're welcome. Leave it better than you found it. Alright, reading material. Oh, de Leon. Flowing like you wouldn't believe. How beautiful. We are filling up. Alright. I'm at the spring still, and I did some walking around, a whole lot of walking around, and it looks like it's kind of flat up there, so I was like, oh, I'll just camp right up there. But there's no path. I was like, people have done this before. There should be a path. I could not find it anywhere. So I guess I'm going to load up with water and get a higher vantage point and see if I can move through this vegetation easier somewhere else. It's like 4 o'clock, so I got plenty of time to figure it out. All right, I'm back above the spring. It looks like there's camping over here, but I gotta figure out how to get through all that crap. And I also thought that was a tent. I don't think it is. I think it's a rock. But that's also a possibility over there. I just gotta get there. So when you see this bone, this very tall cairn, this wash south of the house, I think this is the route to the campsites. It looks much better than what is by the spring, so I'm trying it. All right, success. There's the spring, there's the house. Here is a perfectly good campsite. But yeah, just follow that wash with the super tall cairn up, and then there's more cairns leading you to all this camping. I am happy to be at camp. I am going to chill out for a while. All right, tent is set up. I am staring at the spring. I'm kind of just on a little exploring trip right now because I'm not very good at sitting still. But eventually I'll go start dinner. And this is why you always bring tweezers to the desert. I could feel that one through my shoe. And that one. That is just one shoe. And like half of them is blown away in the wind. There are also two stuck through the front of my shoe. Like right there. Or stab it into my toe box. Alright, on to the next shoe. The sun has gone behind the mountain, and it was immediately freezing. And the wind isn't helping either. I am making up some rice and beans, gonna eat it, and then crawl into my quilt. And hopefully I sleep for 12 hours.